speaking of U-Haul, there was a comedian I saw back like in the 90s. I don't remember the comedian's name or nothing, but to this day, that joke sticks in my head. He was talking about, oh, yeah, I went to Hawaii, and I'm walking through Honolulu, and I'm seeing all these Hawaiian names. He's up there going, look at that, ukulele and kulawai and uhale. And then he looks and goes, stops. Oh, that was U-Haul. So it's a dumb joke, but to this day I remember it. Good morning. It is 19 minutes after 9 o'clock. And joining us in studio this morning from American Legion Post 61 family, we have Commander Stephen Lee, and then, of course, our auxiliary president, Jenn, as well. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you all doing?
We're here. I can't say that I'm exactly wholly awake yet.
Well, the good news is when you get outside, the wind will pick up, and that'll
It's very refreshing, yes.
Blow the crust out of your eyes and get you moving. Post 61 family's been busy. We've had a lot going on. I know our big thing we want to push is scholarships right now, but I do want to recap. We had our four chaplain ceremony since we've last spoke on the radio here, and another beautiful ceremony. Again, love to see more people come out to that event, but nonetheless, we had a good ceremony there, I think. So maybe we ought to do it in like a place where people are already at and just make it like, you know how they do like Shakespeare in the Park?
Yeah.
And they just show up and do it. Maybe we should just show up at some public place and start doing it.
That might not be a bad idea.
It's like, you want to come to us?
We did that for the 9/11 thing last year.
Yeah.
That actually went pretty well, though.
Farmers Market.
Yeah.
I think I kind of like that. Maybe we're going to bring it to you. You don't want to come to us, we're going to bring it to you.
Yeah.
We're going to make you want it, whether you want it or not.
We actually had more people show up to this one.
We did.
Yes.
We did. I don't know. It's just a big church, and I'd love to,
see it packed.
Yeah, I'd love to
that'd be good.
see as much as they get earlier in the day there on Sunday mornings, hanging out in there. But nonetheless, we had a great ceremony. Big thank you, as always, to First United Methodist Church, American Legion Post 28 for participating, joining us with the remembrance.
Yeah, it was
and all
great.
That.
Louis came out and read the part of the rabbi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good. Yep.
But nonetheless, we appreciate everyone that was involved, and thank you for all that came out and participated. So.
No, I know Louis was all excited. He was like, "Wow, this is great."
It's a cool ceremony.
It is.
It's a cool ceremony. I just like the story. I mean, I don't like the outcome and all, you know what I mean, but
yeah.
But the inspiration that comes from that story is an awesome thing, and I think.
Well, I thought it was interesting that 28 asked us if we could give them a copy of the ceremony. So maybe they're interested in doing one next year.
Good, more the merrier. Let's get a bunch. I'd love to get people out here. I think. It's a story every American should know.
It's an annual thing that the American Legion does.
Mm-hmm.
For the public.
So we'll talk more about it next February.
Yep.
A little before then.
We'll be talking about it in January.
Yes.
But, yeah.
We'll be doing it next February. So, the other thing we do really want to mention, and now is really a sweet spot, a hot time to be focusing on this. American Legion Post 61 family is offering quite a bit of money in scholarships right now, and this is
$11,500.
Yeah, and this is open to family members of veterans or the veteran themselves. If they're pursuing secondary schooling in STEM related or anything military, first responder, that kind of that style.
Right. Yeah.
All of this falls under that scope, and so if you're going to school to do STEM related like welding and all that accounts in science, math, all that, or you're going to be a nurse or something like that.
Paramedic, fireman.
Mm-hmm.
This scholarship is for you to apply, and of course, if like our last year's recipient was an actual veteran herself.
Yes, she was.
But that doesn't have. If you have an immediate family member that's a veteran, I'm not talking second cousin twice removed, but mom, dad, maybe a brother, or depending on age and all that.
Even if you have grandparents that serve.
Yeah, that. But yeah, not too much farther out of the scope there. But yeah, and if you go to our website, which is roswelllegion.org. You can go there and see the application, the requirements, but we want you to put some thought into an essay, and that's really the big part, is filling out that essay, and that's what we use to determine who gets the scholarships.
Right.
But what's the deadline, Lee, to get those in?
Well, there are some deadlines, but I would ignore them. The reality is just apply, because we're going to pay the institutions.
Right.
So, just ignore the deadlines.
But don't
just
dawdle
submit it.
either.
Don't dawdle.
Yeah.
Well, the longer you wait, the less money you have in your account to pay for the things that you need.
Exactly.
Well, that's
So-
true.
Exactly.
So don't procrastinate. I know it's something that we
I
students
guess it depends on
tend
how
to do.
broke you are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I do know that New Mexico's changing in the fact that they're, giving free money too.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is,
not
our
enough.
scholarships apply anywhere.
Absolutely.
So,
Right.
Yeah. And they're good. Yeah. Any accredited, institute, you take it where you're going, and that's what it's all about. And I know some of our local schools love to have you partake and utilize it there, and they'll work with you on that. But equally, wherever you decide to do your secondary education, that's all we were asking here. But
I'm going to be talking out at
University.
and then I've got something scheduled at Roswell High School.
oh, cool.
I still haven't heard from Goddard yet.
Okay.
But we're trying to get the information in the counselor's hands and
Sure.
get them into the students, because we're going to start making decisions here. I mean, a lot of students will be for the next year.
And I want you to make it hard for us.
Yeah.
And by that, I want
Lots of
put some
applications.
thoughts in there. Get them.
I'd
in
like
there.
to see 50 applications and
Yeah.
have a really tough time
Yeah,
choosing who gets the money.
Yeah, and that would be an awesome thing to have. But good news is we got, like you said, 11,500.
11.5.
So that's a lot of money we can award to folks.
Yeah, you folks want to leave it on the table,
Yeah. Unfortunately, that money's earmarked for that, so we can't take it to go to Vegas or nothing.
No,
But-
that's all right.
Yeah, no.
so you might as well go ahead and apply.
Right? For sure.
Somebody's going to get that. Someone's going to get it.
Yeah.
It's like
And
the
it's in-
redneck lottery.
Yeah,
somebody's
it's in
gonna get
5
it.
different scholarships, so you
Yeah.
have 5 chances
Yeah,
to win.
There's 5 different ones that we'll give away.
Yeah. So please, RoswellLegion.org is the website. Go there, and not only will you can find the application and learn about it, but learn everything that we as a Post 61 family do.
Yeah,
So-
$10,000 of it is a private donation from actually one of our members,
That's awesome.
and $1,500 is a donation from the Kremlin Auto Group.
Nice.
So,
Very good. Well, thank you. And the person that donated, that guy is always just going above and beyond for everybody.
He sure is. Yeah.
He's a man that we are lucky as a community to have him in it. So
absolutely, you see him everywhere.
it is. The man's got his finger more pies. I'm just kidding.
He's very
I
busy.
guess that's one way to put it.
I'm just
Yes.
kidding.
Yeah,
good way.
Don Weld.
Yeah.
Don Weld.
Says it. Don's always like, but doesn't want no recognition or anything.
No,
just
he
kinda
doesn't
does it.
either.
But I told him, unfortunately, he's got to deal with me, so he's going to get recognition.
He should get some love. So all you that you know Don well,
He participates in American Legion. He's
Bitter Lake,
and the zoo
Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
he's got a lot
he's
of.
all over the map.
He's got a lot of. He's probably more busy retired than he was when he was working for a living.
Well, that's true for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that retired yet. So I'm still doing my job and 10 others.
Well, actually, I tried retirement for about a year. I want
Oh
to say.
God, you were so bored.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep my mind active, or I'm in trouble.
Idle hands.
I was actually up all night last night because I was trying to solve a SQL Server problem.
Oh. Well,
is
this
that
is
what
why.
it was?
This is why you're good at that stuff. I mean, computer people. That's what they're good at.
Well, I got it figured out about 4:30.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, besides the scholarships and the 4 chaplain ceremony, we did celebrate Legion birthday on the 17th.
Yeah, we had a little get together.
Yes,
it
we
was
did.
fun. And
Yep. The American Legion turned 103.
by the way, Don Well can cook corned beef too.
Yes, he can. Man's got skills.
That was some good corned beef he brought with
It
him.
was, yeah. But we had a little shindig at the office, and it was fun.
And of course the soda bread. That,
Yeah. Oh man, the Irish soda bread.
Oh, it was delicious.
One of our auxiliary members made that.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
She had me at it, and then the green butter was just
that was fun.
icing on the cake, literally. But it was tasty. So.
Yep.
But yeah, we don't look 103, but we are.
Yeah. Yep, we're doing pretty good. And we got the District 6 meeting coming up.
This Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday. So all of the Legion posts are going to be getting together.
Yeah, basically what that means is the District 6, which kind of covers southeast New Mexico, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the current District 6 commander, and that covers Hobbs, Eunice, Lovington, Artesia, Roswell, Y'all, and I'm sure I'm missing somebody.
But that area. Anyway, they're all going to be coming up here for a meeting this weekend.
Yeah.
So, if you are interested in becoming a Legionnaire or part of the Legion family, we would love to have you in Post 61. We have actually 3 different parts of the Post 61 family that you can be
3 legs.
3 legs that you could be a part of, one or at least 2 of the 3. I think it's really hard for you to be in the auxiliary and the Legion, but
if you are a male spouse who is descendant of a veteran, you can be in all 3.
There you go. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it took me a while to.
You have to marry a vet to get into that one.
Yeah.
And then you could each technically join. But I didn't think about that scenario.
Yep.
Right.
I think I've actually met someone that has done that.
But yeah, of course, the Legionnaires are for our people that served in the military. If you served honorably between now and December 7th, 1941, you're pretty much eligible to.
The Legion Act kind of opened up everything to everyone.
Good.
However, each leg has slightly different membership requirements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all very close. And surprisingly enough, all 3 of the requirements are accepted for the scholarship packages.
Very good.
So if you can qualify in any way, shape, or form for any of the legs of the American Legion, you qualify for the
scholarships
as well.
funds.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Of course, so that's the Legionnaires. And, of course, the auxiliary, that's your spouse, if you're a spouse
male or female
of a veteran. Then you're eligible to be in the auxiliary. And then the Sons of the American Legion, it's kind of in the title there, but if you're a son of a veteran, then you're eligible to be, and I guess that's the only branch that requires you to be a male, is the Sons.
Yes.
Well, something about the creed that says we're proud male descendants. So,
But the auxiliary is not just limited to spouses. You can be the mother, the daughter, the sister, any basically female family member.
Yes.
And cousins and things, unfortunately, don't count.
But a spouse can be a male member.
Yes, we actually do have a male spouse.
But can they say a brother? Is the only male member allowed to be a spouse, or can he be a brother?
No, a brother would have to be someone who's also descended from a veteran so that they could join the Sons.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Makes sense. Gotcha.
Yeah, as a male, we're fairly limited.
But if you meet any of those criteria, we'd love to have you come out. We always meet generally on the first Thursday of the month at the First United Methodist Church at 6 p.m.
Yep.
And we would love to have you come to our meetings and we focus on community.
We do. Speaking of, we actually picked up trash last Saturday.
Yeah. I was doing a remote when you guys were at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was out at Honda doing a remote when y'all were out at Walmart doing that.
However, I understand that the wind picked up, and
I can't tell that all of our hard work.
We didn't even work there.
Well, all the stuff you picked up just didn't get blown to Texas, and whatever came from, got blown this way.
Yeah.
So
I figure, and we know that we did it, and we know that we helped pick up trash and make the world a little bit better.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
It works.
But that's one thing. Of course, Memory Lawn Cemetery is one of our other adopted things that we work on.
And with spring coming, that's going to be picking up real quick. So if you want to donate for gas, or you want to come out and help mow, or
and we can donate money earmarked specifically for the cemetery. If you want to donate money to the Legion, say, hey, we love what you're doing here. Put it towards scholarships or put it toward whatever you guys do. But we can also earmark and say, no, I want this $100 to go for memory lawn maintenance.
Exactly.
Yeah, we may need to replace that garrison flag this summer. It looks like it's got some streamers coming off of it. We're going to see if we can repair it.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
those things are
they're not cheap.
we're going to need
I
some
think there's a comma in that
funds.
particular price tag.
Yeah, we're going to need some funds for that. We've pretty much blown through most of what the donations that we received
Okay.
for memory lawn at this point. Now, I do know that we still have to finish the fence.
Yes.
Problem is, we went out there to finish painting the fence
And it was
last
cold.
weekend. And it was too cold for the paint to adhere to the
Yeah. So
to the pipes. So we're going to be out there
when it warms up.
resanding some of the pieces and
Repainting.
putting the rest of the painting out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're going to get that done. The First United generously allowed us to take over a second space at the church.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to we have to repaint it and
Yeah.
do some
But
electrical work.
it'll
and
give us
stuff.
more room to do the projects that we're working on.
Sure,
Like the
absolutely.
Quilt of Valor that we've been talking about.
More
And-
room means more room for more members.
That too, yes, very much so. And of course, we're going to be doing the Boy Scouts thing. So
Yes.
Yeah,
it'll
that's
give them a place to meet
well,
too.
not just Boy Scouts, but Scouts.
Scouting.
Yes, Scouts. Right.
But the thing is, we just agreed to take on a troop. So Troop 61 will be born here shortly.
Very cool.
And we'll be taking on some families for that.
Some scouting experiences.
We're going to
there,
need
too.
Yes.
scoutmasters, and we're going to need probably other various support personnel for scouting
Yeah. Well, that'll be exciting.
coming
so
up
hopefully,
real soon.
So hopefully we'll start seeing that and I know the scouting folks are helping us work on all.
Oh yeah, very
And on
much
the
so.
29th, we're going to be out at the MIA POW Park for the Vietnam Veterans
Yes.
Day.
We'd love
Yeah.
to get. We're going to have folks come in tomorrow to tell us a little bit more about
Yeah,
it.
that's
but-
Post 28 is actually got the lead on that.
Yeah.
But I will actually apparently be reading part of the ceremony, as will President Jenn here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be
Involved.
neck deep in it, shall we say.
Well, that's a
Should
good
be
thing.
fun.
That's a good thing.
So-
And we'd love people to come out. That's going to be 10 a.m. Over by DeBrenham there at the Veterans deal.
The POW MIA
Yeah,
Park.
the POW
Yeah.
MI Park, 10 a.m.
A lot of folks are still wrapping their head around the fact that there are two American Legion posts in Roswell, but we do work hand in hand.
Absolutely.
Like I say,
We have the same
28
goals. Yeah.
28 helped us out for chaplains, and we're going to help them out for Vietnam Veterans Day.
We all support veterans. We all want a better community, and we all agree on that. And we all
Yeah,
do that.
we're
together,
just
and that's
the
what we do. Yeah.
Extended family, as
Yeah.
it were.
Yeah. GIs are good at working together.
Yeah.
We were trained.
Yep, you were trained how to do that.
But yeah, so we would love to invite again. That's 10 a.m. Tuesday, next Tuesday.
And we're still looking
POW.
for a Gold Star family to honor in April.
Love to do
Yes.
that. So if you know a family that qualifies as a Gold Star family,
Yes.
we would love to honor them in a ceremony in April here. That's our Gold Star
last
family month.
Sunday of the month.
Yeah,
of
and
April.
the Gold
So-
Star is for a family who has lost a member due to their military service.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
We have a broader definition of Gold Star than a lot of your Gold Star organizations do. We're a little bit more broad in that definition.
And it doesn't matter when the person passed. I mean, it could be 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Could be World War
It's
II.
As long
still
as it's related to
their service, yes.
service.
Yeah, absolutely. It's if
Well, combat, you know.
if
Right.
kind of for younger folks or folks that may not be if you look at just to kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about with these stars and all this, if you look at like the 50s Norman Rockwell paintings or just during World War II,
Yeah.
families would put the stars out, the blue stars out in front of their home, signifying they have a family member serving at the military. Sometimes they had two blue stars, depending on how many family members were
Right,
serving there. If that family member was killed in combat, that blue star would go to a gold star. And so that's what we're talking about when we talk about Gold Star families. So and now they got the white star for suicide.
We have, and Silver Star.
Silver Star
Yeah.
for wounded.
Yeah, I
for the
got a
disabled.
couple of contacts out at National Guard. They're going to help us out and stuff, getting us set up with that.
Got you. But that's what we're talking about when we talk about the Gold Star and blue stars and white star and silver star.
Right. And it's not a funeral. It is a solemn event, and it's more a celebration of life, a thank you and an appreciation of how they live their life and why they decided to join the service and all of that.
And at the end of the day, we want to honor the person and the family, obviously,
Right.
that made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And,
Yeah.
and that's at the end of the day. I know it can be an emotional time for the families and things, but part of it at the end of the day is we want that family to know that as a small token, we can never replace what they lost, but we want to know we're a grateful people for what they gave us.
Right.
And that's what the ceremony is about.
And like I was saying, the time of when they pass is not as important as the fact that it still matters. It's still important, and we still want to say thank you.
Yep. So if you know a family or you are yourself a member of a family please reach out to us. I understand this is not exactly stuff you want to rehash sometimes. I get all that, but sometimes it's good for the family too. I mean, I know we talked to some of our previous Gold Star families, and
they were happy to have gone through that.
Yeah. And sure,
because then they realize that there's a whole support system out there
that
for
they're
them.
that they're not alone, that they don't have to do this by themselves.
Yeah. So it's a good thing, and I think it's part of the healing process a little bit for these families.
And if you're curious about it and you don't necessarily want to reach out to us, you might want to talk to Angel Mays. She was our first honoree, and she'll be glad to.
Yeah, go visit her at the Calico Cow while you're over there and buy some fabric.
She'll be glad to let you know how it was and that sort of thing. Anyway, please get in contact with us, 575-268-0220. You want to talk about veterans issues, you want to talk about Gold Star, you want to talk about any of the stuff, Memory Lawn.
Or if you're just bored and want something to do, or you're looking for something to help your community.
We're always looking for members.
Yeah, members and volunteers.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, Lee, if you're a vet needing issue service questions, reach out to us. We are a source. If we can't help you directly, we'll put you in touch with the people that can.
I have had someone volunteer possibly to become our local service officer for our post.
Okay.
Right.
More on that to come, but it probably will happen in the next month or so.
Great.
For that nomination and appointment procedure. And he is looking forward to helping local vets. Obviously, we have Daniel Thompson locally here as the state representative, but this person will be our direct Veteran Service Officer liaison for the American Legion here in town.
Well, and I'm sure like the state rep has access to things that we don't, and vice versa. And now you can kind of pull those resources together with
Well, and I do realize it's very difficult to get onto her calendar. So there are two VSOs. There's one in Carlsbad named Dagmar and Youngblood and Youngberg. I'm sorry, not Youngblood, Youngberg. I always mix her up with.
It's a great hockey movie, Youngblood. You ever watch it?
Yeah. And anyway, and Daniel Thompson, but they're so swamped. So we're not necessarily replacing them, but we're adding other people. So they'll be qualified to fill out paperwork and stuff like that and get you onto the schedules and get you into the system. But
the need is great, and that's why they're all overburdened with work, because there's a long list of people that need help here. And so that's what we're trying to speed that process a little bit for them too.
Yeah.
So but more to come on that one. But in the meantime, if you are a veteran and you're having some of those questions or issues, reach out to us and we'll put you in the right direction on that kind of stuff too. That's something we do. Once in a while, we'll get a veteran passing through town in need that may need help or something. We help them as well.
And if you're a veteran, I hope you understand that for your property taxes, you can get a great discount. I think it's upwards of $4,000. And there's going to be a couple of workshops here. One's going to be in Ruidoso, I believe, on the 28th.
Okay.
This is all stuff you can find on my website.
Okay.
On the 28th at 9 a.m., they're going to have a get-together, sit down, help you fill out the forms, that sort of things to actually get you in the system.
Gotcha.
And there's going to be one on the 29th here in Roswell at 9 a.m. for the same thing. So
that'll be next Tuesday.
Yeah. So we'll be covering both of those. Those
Okay.
will be coming up real soon.
So more information at roswelllegion.org on those?
Yes.
Very good. Again, while you're there looking at scholarships or looking more about Post 61, learn more about veteran benefits and things that, or connections to access and apply for more of your benefits. And
Very
things
much
like
so.
that.
Yeah, and Vitalent is pushing hard for donations of blood. This is another part of our Americanism. We support blood donation, so please get in contact with them.
Matter of fact, right now, they've temporarily brought back the plasma.
Oh, yeah.
So what they're doing is they testing for the COVID antibodies.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And if you have a high amount of them and you're so amenable to, they can take some of that and use it to help the immune compromised folks that are having or the long COVID or having struggle with that. They can use your antibodies to strengthen their immune systems to help fight the COVID stuff. So and then of course you find out too, how many antibodies you have, and actually when you do donate blood, it is a mini health screening too, because they do your glucose and all that.
Cholesterol, and
all that kind of stuff, and blood pressure and all that too. So all privately portaled, so it's the whole world.
Well, there are
know your
many
business.
facets to the American Legion, and on my website, there's a link on the left-hand side. You can look at it, called the 4 pillars. These are the things that we do as American Legion members, and a lot of these things can be categorized, between Americanism, children and youth, legislative initiatives that we have, and national security. So all 4 of those pillars it's kind of just what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these programs, scouting, of course, is more Americanism and that sort of thing. However, children and youth we support, like Fisher House and Child Welfare Foundation, various other programs that are, even locally, we support CASA Kids and
CASA
stuff
Kids
like
and
that.
the Roswell Refuge and all of those.
Yeah.
And I know the auxiliary is going to be making these charity bears here real soon, and we plan on donating a bunch of them to
law enforcement and
the sheriff, really, Harrington. We're going to, in Eastless, we're going to dump a bunch of them on them because, these
they use them when they come up on scenes. There's kids involved, and they
kids are all upset and stuff, and here, give you something to do.
It's a cute little teddy bear, very simple to make, but
the idea is to kind of distract the child and give him something or her something to be fun and familiar in a bad situation. So the police can do what they got to do while the kids kind of off to the side, not a part of everything, playing with the bear.
Right,
that
yeah.
kind of thing.
If you'd like to sponsor one of those, you can. You can go to the website and just put in the little memo line, just that you want to do the charity bear.
That's a whole program for us. You sponsor a bear. I mean, how much is the sponsorship? Is it?
I think we're going to go with about $10.
$10.
Okay.
I mean, it's really not. It's not a hell of a lot of money, but you know what? It helps a lot of people.
Absolutely. So but we'll talk more about that as that gets up and running here. So very good. What else? Is there anything else we need to get out there? Or do we get it all?
Well, not currently, but there's always so much going on. I mean,
This is true.
We're a busy group.
Come out and see us. Like I said, we meet. Although the auxiliaries almost every Thursday nights out at First Name Methodist
most
Church
Thursdays.
doing sewing or things like that. If you get over there about 6.
And like I say, we're opening up that second space, so we'll have more upstairs room.
Yeah,
So,
spread out a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're doing sewing, but we're also doing other craft projects.
Yeah.
To get ready
Yes.
for the farmers market.
That'll be coming up here before we know it. Usually around May time frame or June they start.
July.
Is it that late?
It was
is.
I was
July,
thinking it was
but
earlier.
yeah.
I guess it is after
You gotta
UFO
wait for the
Festival.
crops to come in.
Yeah, it's after UFO Festival usually.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
if
true.
we want to bring up May stuff already, I mean, obviously we got Memorial Day coming up, but
Fingers crossed we don't get rained out this year.
Our joint committee on Veterans Day will start up again in May, and we're inviting all veterans groups, not just American Legion, to participate.
Right.
It's your Veterans Day too. We'd love to have you help plan and partake in it. So,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. Again, www.roswelllegion.org. You'll find everything we're talking about here, that information there, and of course contact links if you have more questions and want to reach out to us.
Right, and I believe there's a link to the roswellala.org as well.
Very good.
The unit's website.
Excellent. So please come be a part of our stuff. Come support us.
Shake one of our legs.
There you go.
Yes.
Took mine. I have no legs.
I'm sorry I didn't make the connection.
I got no legs.
And your giant Mike poster.
You know, that poster could double as our Silver Star mascot right there. No legs.
Ay, ay, ay. You went there.
I did go there. I got to go there.
Yell at him, not me.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
We'll see you next time. I'll
Okay.
see you guys Saturday, actually. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.